Hello everyone and welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Nightdagger. This is going to be episode 22 and I think this episode is going to be about Thaumcraft. I got a couple certificates that have been following me around, kind of wondering what I'm doing here. Haven't done anything since the end of the last episode except get my bees a little bit tweaked. I had a small problem with one of the systems. I can't even remember what the problem was. It was that small. But I think what I want to do is I want to start working on research again. I've got pretty much all of the normal research and all of the forbidden research done, but I need to do the tainted and the eldritch research. There's also that obelisk out there that I've been meaning to check out forever, and I think I'm going to do that this episode too. But the first thing that I'm going to want to do is come over here to my warehouse. Now when I walk in here, you will notice a change. I actually did upgrade the warehouse. I have some new chests along the back here, because my miscellaneous chest, the one that everything goes to, it was just getting way too full. I'm going to need you in a minute, so I may as well take you. And what's Silky Propolis doing in here? I must not have added it. But you can see all of my bee products are getting shipped here. I have a lot of it. Miscellaneous tools and stuff go there. Thaumcraft stuff like zombie brains and all that stuff goes here. The rubber goes there. Miscellaneous plants are there. Mob drops. And finally scrap, which I have a ton of. I'm also going to get in here. I'm going to take all of those. I'm also going to take these soul fragments. And let's see, do I have any more brains lurking out anywhere? I don't think I do, but yeah, it's fine. And then we're going to want to stop over here at the glass chest, and we're going to want to get some glass. And let's head out to my Thaumcraft laboratory. Time for a little more mad science here. You can see I got a good amount of ease up here, and I've also filled up the tank so much that I've cut the taint percentage significantly, so I can do a little bit of work with my infusers here. First thing I'm going to do is, I've already got some glass in this, so I didn't need to bring the glass, but I'm going to put the zombie brains and the soul fragments, which, by the way, I have been getting from the spider farm. The Charm of Souls that I got a few episodes ago. Yeah, converts experience. Makes for great soul fragments. We're just going to make a whole bunch of brains in a jar. Now, we are going to want to monitor our taint level here to make sure we're not getting too high. Remember, about the 85–90% mark is where we have to really start worrying about it. Looks like we are going to have plenty of Vs to do this without driving the taint levels too high. And eventually we'll need to upgrade these, but I need to do a little more research before I can upgrade my tanks. Okay, we're done. 19 more brains in a jar. I don't have my axe with me, but that's okay. Let's start breaking out. You know what, this is taking too long. Let's go get an axe. So yeah, I figure I want this episode to be about Thaumcraft. I really don't have a whole lot more that I can do with Thaumcraft, I'm afraid. I can play around with the rune stuff a lot, I can do some more research, and it provides some pretty nice rewards, but there really isn't a whole lot of an end game to Thaumcraft yet. So I'm already kind of at that point where it's like I really can't do a whole lot. I think I have just a regular axe in here, yeah. I don't want to use the axe of the stream because that's going to chop up all the bookshelves, and I don't want to do that. I just want to chop up the corner ones here, and the back. And then I can use the books. The books will make for good research fodder. Let's go ahead and put brains in a jar on the back wall here. 12 left. Looks like I'm going to be able to finish most of my brains in the jar here. That's going to help my research a lot. It doesn't really boost this percent success too much, but it does really significantly lower the chance of losing items, which is nice. I can't reach that book. I can now. Alright, so first things first, let's go get my quasitum. Quasitum, whatever. And do I have any tainted artifacts here? I have some uncommons, I have a fragment of forbidden knowledge, I have an uncommon artifact. I don't have any tainted or eldritch things to research, so tell you what, let's go ahead and crack open that monolith. We'll bring all of our crystals with us. We're going to bring our portal gun, because that's going to help us get out. We're going to bring our long fall boots. I'll show you why in a minute. We're going to want those on. And let's see here. Oh, yep, we're good. Alright, now if we come down here, you can see, let me show you here, this is an eldritch monolith. Looks really cool, really spooky, really foreboding, makes an eerie sound when you get close to it. But if you're wearing goggles of revealing when you get near it, you see these runes appear here. These runes indicate the keys necessary to crack the monolith open. For example, this one requires 3 earthen crystals, because those are the green ones, and 1 vis crystal, which is purple. So if we put earthen, 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 vis, we have now unlocked this monolith. And now, let's see here, we've got a blue portal up there. Ready for it? Whee! And yeah, that fall will kill you if you try that normally. So we get some interesting stuff down here. We actually got 2 of these things. If we open this, you'll see that we've got a bunch of weird stuff in here. We've got eldritch artifacts, eldritch stone, eldritch mechanisms. We just got a bunch of crap in there. And what's more, we can take the chest. We also have in this one, we got more eldritch stone, a whole bunch of other stuff here. And we also have this thing on top of it. This is a void interface. It allows you to link multiple chests together in the world. See 1 or 2 there? Oh, hey, look at that. If you look in there, you can see that 2 of 2. Come over here and look in this. Oh, hey, the same stuff is in there. This works kind of, sort of, a little bit like the Ender chests do, if you're familiar with the Ender chest mod. Now if I come over here and look in this one again, it's not there anymore. So let's go ahead and take those artifacts with us. And these chests are empty. And we're still not quite done in here yet. There's something that you can do with this, but I'm not ready for it yet. So let's just go ahead and try putting our blue portal in here. I've never actually tried this before. Oh, it does work. So there's an easy way to get out. I'm pretty sure once you open the monolith you can dig your way out, but who cares? Maybe I'll just go back and mine all of that eldritch stone out of there later if I can mine it out. But for right now, let's come in here and get our quasitum back. We're also going to need a bunch of paper, aren't we? Do I have any paper at all? I don't, but I got a ton of reeds. Maybe there's paper in here? How about in here? Nope. Paper? Paper. There we go. Paper! Old movies. Alright. Let's come in here to our newly upgraded workstation. And this occultic enchanter that's right here, it has to go. So let's tear him off for now. And let's put the Quasitum there instead. We'll put our paper back in. Void chests, void interfaces. You know what? Let's go ahead and try researching. What do we have? We have eldritch mechanisms, which are common. Shards of strange metal, glowing eldritch devices, opalescent eyes. Let's try researching our glowing eldritch devices using shards of strange metal as a booster. Got 3 fragments of eldritch knowledge. Okay, let's take those out of there so we don't get too many duplicates. Alright, the void ingot is an easy research. Let's take those out of there. Let's just research void ingots real quick. You can see my loss percentage is no longer 100%. Those eyes are doing that. Or the brain in the jars. Alright, strange dark metal seems to suck in the light around it. You can create simple armor from these ingots that has similar properties but is more durable. You can't craft tools yet. Hint, hint. And let's research the contained emptiness. This won't take very long, so we'll just stand here and watch it work. At least it shouldn't take very long. Come on. There we go. Contained emptiness increases the capacity of devices with thaumic creations. Let's use these as a booster for our next research. Got nothing, but we didn't lose them, so let's try it again. Oh. Darkness generator. This one is a moderate difficulty, so it won't take very long at all. There we go, darkness generator. This strange device seems to be able to draw energy from nearby monoliths and somehow shape it into liquid darkness. Forms around seeds, light, even moonlight slows its operation. So this thing you want to put in complete darkness. Notice the taint level. 20% chance for taint to go up. That's a result of my research as far as I can tell. It doesn't like me researching. Alright, void chest. This one's a hard. Still not going to take very long. 61% chance to succeed, 5% chance to fail, 78% chance of loss. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on, I got the stuff I want to do this episode. You are just a pain in my ass, aren't you? Void chests. Mysterious container seems to be much bigger on the inside. What's more, its top seems like it should connect to something. Haha, that's the void interface. This thing. Let's go ahead and use our Discovery Void Ingot and the Discovery Darkness Generator to research the next fragment. And that got us absolutely nothing. So let's switch it up a little bit. Let's research using the Shards of Strange Metal as a booster again. We'll try researching the opalescent eyes. 50% chance of success. We got 1 fragment, 2 fragments, 3 fragments, 4. Wow, we're getting really lucky. Alright. Research on this one gives us nothing. How about this one? Eldritch Mechanism. This is an easy one, so it's just going to blaze through it. There we go. Strange mechanisms are useful for many of the Eldritch devices that can be found in monoliths. They're also a good source of knowledge. So let's go ahead and research the next one. Void Cutter. This one's a tricky. So we have a 34% chance of success and only a 5% chance of failure now. So even tricky ones are getting easier for us just because of the effects of the brains in the jar overlooking our work here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this to work because there is one other thing that I want to do this episode. This one is going to be slightly dangerous. So I am going to want to have pretty close to full nano on. I'm also going to want to sleep through the night, because where I'm going is not a pleasant place to be during the night. That should give a pretty good hint as to where I'm going, and I just walked right past my house while I was talking. I was so intent on putting this stuff away that I just completely ignored my house. There we go. Alright, my nano saber is fully charged. I have my axe with me in case I need it. I need to put this junk away. Most of it's Thaumcraft stuff, so I'm just going to come over here and dump it in here, as opposed to using the sorting system. Alright, keep my lap pack. Just drop the honey drops in here. I'm going to store the books with the Thaumcraft stuff for now. Keep my mining laser on me. Let's put the glass away, but let's take some cobblestone. Never know when you'll need it. It'll also give my quarry a chance to refill that. As you can see, it's already hard at work doing. Alright, where am I going to go that's so dangerous? Well, I'm going to go out and visit that tainted area. Let's turn this off for now. And let's go ahead and put a waypoint here so that we can make our way back. Alright. Oh, the taint is getting really close to my apiary, so I'm not sure I like that. Let's go ahead and get the Tropical Princess going again, and then hightail it out of here. Now, the reason I came out here is that I'm actually after some of this tainted stuff, like this tainted wood. I need to gather research specimens so that I can research ways to combat the taint. In order to do that, the best way to do it is to come out here into the taint and look for stuff like this. Taint spores. You can also break leaves. Oh hey, we have untainted ground there. That ain't gonna last long. And you can see that the taint area here isn't actually even that high. It's 7882 vis and 4370 something taint. I can't see because my fraps counter is in the way. But yeah, it's not even like it's super tainted here. It's just tainted enough. Taint is serious business, folks. And there's these lush green trees just all over the place, and there's taint snaking in between them. There we go. A little more tainted wood. I wonder what tainted kitties look like. Another thing that I'm after I'm just basically going through here and breaking various stuff to see if I can get stuff out of it, like the plants and the trees and stuff like that. There's some more taint spores. They make for good research. But I'm also kind of looking for animals. Animals in a tainted environment will eventually be taken by the taint and will become extremely strong and hostile and will try to kill you. But if you kill them back, sometimes they drop stuff that's representative of the taint. I wonder if I use my mining laser. Oh wow, yeah, I see. Taint already overtook that block. I'm kind of hoping for some tainted branches. They tend to make pretty good research specimens. Or for just some random neutral mobs to walk through here and toss over their goodies. Okay, that's just normal wood. Alright, let's see. This seems to be about the extent of the tainted region. So it's not huge, but it's getting bigger. We're definitely going to want to try to find a way to combat the taint here because it's not terribly far from my house. It's only about half a kilometer, and taint is capable of spreading that far. If I don't start watching it, it could eventually make it to my house. It's just a regular jungle sapling. Taint spores, tainted logs. I guess tainted logs aren't really considered an artifact. Can probably stop collecting so much of that. Aha, tainted twig. That's an uncommon artifact. Let's make this a little more interesting, shall we? Let's use the mining laser and switch it over to happy fun time mode. Pachoo! Ha ha ha! Alright, did I get anything out of that? Or did it blow it all up? Looks like it blew it all up. Let's try again. Nothing? Yeah, stuff dripping all over the place is disturbing. Ah, missed that shot. There we go. Getting plenty of tainted logs out of it, but not getting many branches. It's fun, but it's not efficient. It's efficient for gathering the wood, just not the branches that I need. Or the other stuff, like that. Alright. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is not a pleasant place to be at night. Especially because creepers are capable of tainting too. It's not just the passive mobs. The only hostile mob that I know of that can taint is a creeper. When they taint, if they blow up, they spew taint into the air. They don't really do a whole lot of damage, but they increase the taint, which this area hardly needs. Man, if I could drop the taint level in this area, this would make a great place to start producing some Vis. Just pull it right out of the air, the atmosphere would never know. Because the Vis levels here are very high. It's just that the taint is high enough that it's taken over. Alright. There's another tainted log. That thing just grew back. Yeah, these wild plants that I'm breaking here respawn by themselves. They just... You see? You saw that over there? They just naturally spawn in this kind of area. Makes for a pretty good source of research material, but eh. Come on. There we go. 5 of those and 1 uncommon. Not terribly happy with it, but wish I could get a little more. But I don't want to spend an entire episode running around in the tainted forest either. Try breaking out a few more leaves. Ooh, here's another branch. The branches are a pretty rare drop from tainted leaves. And you can see if I tear out the top layer here, only the top layer is corrupted. So it is possible to combat taint by reducing the level of taint in the area and then taking the entire top level off. It does work. If you don't get the taint low enough though, the taint just overtakes everything again and grows right back. Another way you can combat taint is by taking off the entire top layer and replacing it with man-made materials. Cobblestone or basalt or, something that's not native to the mods. Or something that's not native to the world. Something that doesn't spawn naturally. Now, cobblestone does spawn naturally in dungeons, but I guess it doesn't count. But if I were to come over, it's just a regular sapling. If I were to come over here and punch this, notice how hard that is? That's almost as hard as cobblestone is. It's a lot harder than dirt. But now that I've punched that top block out, that dirt block there will eventually corrupt. So even taking like a filler or a mining laser or something to this and destroying the top level isn't enough. You have to take it all off, and you have to drop the taint in the area enough that it's not going to grow back. And night is falling, and I do not want to be caught out here at night. What is that? Oh, just a lighting glitch. So, whoa, hello. Don't want to get caught out here at night. Is the taint down in there, I wonder? No, but it's starting to spread. Oh, no, you don't. You're not going to shoot me into there. Take me home. Okay. That was interesting. You can see my bees are still running. They must have just recombined. Well, not that one. Let's go... We're back at home safe, so we don't have to worry too much about... Didn't I clear all that out? We don't have to worry about too much about enemies coming in. I mean, there are a couple of places where enemies could spawn, as you saw last episode when I had my surprise visitor. My discovery's done. Void Cutter. This preternaturally sharp weapon cuts through flesh and wood with equal ease. Any foes cut by the blade are left in a weakened state as the eldritch energy sap their strength. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds cool, so... let's use the cobblestone that we brought as a booster and see if we can research some tainted logs. See if they actually give us tainted knowledge fragments, or if they give us just regular lost knowledge. Actually, I wonder if tainted wood is... Oh, hey, yeah, it does give us tainted knowledge. I wonder if tainted wood gives us a better chance of success. 7 up to 9. Oh, yeah, it does. Up to 11% chance to succeed. That's nice. Let's take some out of there and put some in these. Yeah. We'll just split that up kind of like that. And we're going to leave that to research. We're going to go throw our silky combs in our centrifuge over here. It's nighttime, so the bees aren't producing anything. Which means it's the perfect time to come over here to our centrifuges that automatically process and find one that's empty and give them something to do. I did figure out the lava problem. Although it seems to have stopped again. I'll have to go check that. I wonder if it did the same thing it did last time. That's going to be a pain in the ass. Last time when I went down there, the pipe had been affected by that bug that makes the pipe disappear and not have a GUI anymore. So let's go ahead and come over here to our house and sleep. Kill this little thaumic slime. Swear, one of these days, I'm going to put fire runes in this village, and the entire place is just going to light up. I won't be able to walk 5 feet without seeing fire. Let's go down and check on our pump. At some point here, I may want to turn the farms back on too. I'm not hurting for resources right now, but then again, I may start some pretty crazy builds in the not too distant future. Die. And more supplies never hurt. Slime spawn down here. Hi, buddy. At least you guys give me useful stuff. Can use your slime balls to make sticky pistons. Okay, let's go check on that pump. Which I finally remembered where I put the damn thing. It's down here. Alright, what's going on? Why are you not working? Same freaking problem. Alright, well, you guys can see right here that bug. You see that empty block that I'm pointing out there? That's a bug with teleport pipes. So, unfortunately, I think what I might do is I might move the pump system. Not a power teleport pipe. Let's get rid of that. I don't need that. I think I might move the pump system that I have here a little bit closer to my base and actually just use waterproof pipes because the teleport pipe thing just is not working for me. Alright. There we go. Whoa, hello. What do you think you're doing? You know what? Burn. Alright. Back up to the top to finish a little bit more Thaumcraft research before I end the episode. Yeah, I saw the slime ball down there. I just have so many of them, I don't really care. And at some point here, I should just put teleport pads around so that I can just teleport back and forth to different places. Hook them up with wireless redstone. The problem with the version of wireless redstone that I'm using is that it requires ender pearls, and I don't have many right now, and you can't duplicate them with a thaumic duplicator. They're too rare. So, ender pearls are kind of a precious resource for me. Let's come over here and check on our research. Spawn a baby chicken. Taint the well. Alright, 11. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to argue. Let's go and grab some of our common artifacts that we can use to help boost our percent chance success in those. Thaumcraft. Let's see here. What do we want to use? I'm just going to use the Eldritch mechanisms that I have. Actually, no, I'll use all these books. Books are a pretty good research booster. I don't really have a use for them anymore, so I may as well put them to something, huh? Alright, so let's do these one at a time and see if we get research out of them, which we already did. An advanced Feast Valve. And this is one of those tricky ones. 34% chance success, 5% chance failure, 78% chance loss. That's what the brain in the jar is doing for us. While that's doing its thing, I'm going to run out of paper soon. I'm going to go harvest my reed farm. By the time I get back, it should be either done or gone. And, ow, you sneaky little... I have had a couple of people make comments to me about, hey, why aren't you using the Forester sugarcane farm? Well, the last time I played single player, I actually did use the Forester sugarcane farm, and by the time I got done and bored with that world, I had filled 2.5 diamond chests full of sugarcane. I wasn't using equivalent exchange. I was using Thaumcraft, but I was producing so many books and bookshelves and everything that I had all of the knowledge as I could have ever wanted. I didn't have anything to use it for anymore. I started using it for biogas. I filled up several huge, tall biogas tanks full of biogas, and you know, there just comes a point where it's too much. The worst part is that my sugarcane farm, it was the max size, but I didn't make it multi-tier, which you can do. So it wasn't even as big as it could be, and it was producing so much sugarcane that I was drowning in it. That's why I'm not using the forestry version. The multiplayer server that I play on, Gultz, I'm going to end up using one there, but that's for more than just me. That's to support an entire city. So there's our discovery. Unlike the normal valve conduit, this has 3 possible settings. Closed, let light vis through, and let tainted vis through. So this allows us to control what type of taint or what type of vis goes in each direction. That's going to become important relatively soon. Let's put our books back in and go for our next knowledge. Oh, we got it. Thaumium reinforced tank. Difficulty, trivial. This is what I was after. Or one of the main things I was after. The Thaumium reinforced tank can hold twice as much vis and taint as a normal tank, and is also much more resistant to the negative effects of storing large amounts of taint. In short, it does pretty much the same thing these do, except it doesn't blow up. Nice, huh? I'm going to want to make some of those in the very near future. Let's go ahead and continue our research. This episode is going to be pretty much about research, I think. Oh, we already got something. Totem of Dusk. This one, honestly, this I see as being kind of a griefing tool, really. Just because of what it does. This totem fills the air with sinister vibes and dark, twisted magic. You're not sure what it's doing to the local aura, but you doubt it's good. Well, what it's doing to the local aura is it's giving an increased chance for taint to rise. You put enough of these in an area, and it'll taint. Let's keep going. Concentrated Evil. I think that's another one I was after. This is a tricky one. Let's go ahead and refill our paper. While that's doing that, you know what? Let's go ahead and build some Thaumium reinforced tanks. We'll start out by harvesting this tank. Let's see here. We're almost done. May as well hang out and see if it finishes soon. Come on, get done. There we go. Discovery, concentrated evil. This upgrade allows any devices or creations that is attached to harness or create tainted products. This is one of the things that I was after, and I will explain that in a future episode. I have an idea in mind for a way to help fight taint in the area. Concentrated taint. This is another one of those items that I personally think is just a griefing tool. I mean, it would be really, really useful if you're trying to make a dark, twisted landscape of things that are trying to kill you, but I can't see why you would want to do that. You know, short of, like, effect, or just the standard Minecraft reason of because I can. Alright, we need to get some thaumium ingots. Do I have any anywhere? In the metal bars chest? No. I can enchant silver though. And where's my V's crystals? There they are. Good, I didn't leave them in there. Alright, let's come over here. And actually, you know what? Let's grab that V's pump that we had, because that's going to come in handy for us soon. And while we're at it, we need our arcane tinkering tools. Let's come over here and turn this tank in my hand into a high slime. Turn this into a thaumium reinforced tank. We have to do that in a regular infuser. Take our great wood out, and no, not that. We need V's crystals, and we need some silver ingots. We'll do 5 for now. That's going to give us another rising taint value here. But that's going to give us our first thaumium reinforced tank, which we are going to want to put down. And for right now, I'm just going to reclaim these V's conduits. Using them right now anyway. My inventory's full. I'll come back to that. What I'm going to want to do is on the end of the line here, I'm going to put my pump. And I'm going to put the thaumium reinforced tank right there. I'm going to let that start filling up. And as these tanks empty, I'm going to break them off. Ooh, that's rising. It needs to start pulling out of there soon. Oh, I'm backing up, because that tank just hit critical mass. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, this tank is almost full. That tank is going to explode, I know it. Especially since I'm about to pull a bunch of V's out of it. Empty, 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 please empty. Please empty. Please empty. Okay, that's good. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Okay, we're safe. Why are we not pulling? Oh, because the lines are so full of taint. Because of this pump. Let's break the pump. That'll allow the vis to drain back into here. I have way too much crap on me. Put that there and reattach the pump. Let that start drawing again. It'll empty out these tanks. And we'll start converting these tanks over. Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert all of these tanks into thaumium reinforced tanks by pumping all of the vis that I have over into these, tearing these down, converting them. Basically just repeat as necessary. And then I'm just going to pump all the vis back. It's going to give me much upgraded storage, and I'm not going to have to worry about the things exploding on me. Thaumium reinforced tank. That's good. We actually have quite a bit of vis stored up, don't we? Alright, and these tanks are just getting to the point that they're empty, so let's break him off. Let's break him off. Start boosting those. Oh, we gotta throw some silver in here. I don't think I needed 5 more, but I think I only needed 3 more. Alright, this tank is empty. And we're going to toss that in there. We're going to take this tank and we're going to place it there. We're going to break those. We're going to break this. We're going to connect that there. And we're going to allow the vis to flow into here to change these tanks to reinforced. Actually, I don't even need that one up there, do I? Oh, that counts as a... I need the drill to do it now. Let's do this. And pump right there. We'll let that start drawing the vis back out. And while that does its thing, let's come back over here and check out what this discovery does for us. Not that discovery, that one. This foul liquid must be handled with great care. Dropping it will cause taint to spread in the area. Fortunately, it does no lasting harm to the local area unless you soak the area in it. Why would you do that? If you want to create a gigantic, nasty place of things that kill you. That's why. Let's go ahead and, well, let's not do that. We still have a few of these things that we got to burn up. So, Totem of Dusk and Void Cutter. Vis Purifier, difficulty torturous. No thank you. Torturous difficulties are still almost impossible. Vis Purifier, difficulty hard. That's more like it. 61% chance of success as opposed to, what, like a 5-6% chance? No brainer. You are research fodder. Come on. Come on. A little more. There we go. Vis Purifier. Having learned something of the nature of taint, you are now able to build a purifier. Function is similar managed to the filter, except some of the tainted vis passing through is destroyed instead of being pumped into the air. Basically, you hook it onto a vis line, and when vis comes through it, occasionally it will just flat out destroy the vis instead of pumping it into the atmosphere. These tanks are now empty, so let's break these off. And let's put those back over here. And this tank is now empty, so let's break him off. Put him up there. And we can now break these off. Now we have greatly increased V storage, and we don't have to worry. Let's tear this pump off. We don't need it pumping in that direction, or we're never going to be able to get any Vs out of there again. And we've got that connected, so we're in good shape, and we've got a ton of Vs and a ton of taint stored in here. We are increasing the taint of the local aura. It's starting to get high enough to worry me, so next episode we are going to do something about that. As of right now, I feel like this episode's already run a little bit long. Once again, I forgot to start my stopwatch, so I have no idea how long this episode is. I guess we'll find out in a minute here. But this has been Nightdagger with Let's Play Modded Minecraft, episode 22, and I'll catch you guys next time.